Remember Richard Grieco? The guy who had every 90s teen dreaming with that dark tousled hair and a leather jacket that practically screamed trouble? If that name rings a bell, you're in for a treat, because Richard Grieco just turned 60, and let me tell you, his look today is nothing short of jaw-dropping. We're talking a transformation that'll make you do a double take. Curious? Stick with me as we peel back the years and dive into how this Hollywood rebel has reinvented himself and why his current style is leaving everyone stunned. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Picture it. The late 1980s, a time of big hair, bold fashion and a little show called *21 Jump Street*. That's where Richard Grieco first caught our eye, stepping into the role of Detective Dennis Booker. He wasn't just another face in the crowd, he had this edge, this raw energy that set him apart, even alongside a young Johnny Depp. With those piercing eyes, sharp cheekbones and a smirk that could melt a room, Richard became an instant sensation. The show was a hit, sure, but it was his vibe that kept fans coming back. And in 1991 he took it up a notch with *If Looks Could Kill*. Playing a high schooler turned spy, he mixed charm with danger, serving up a performance that cemented his status as a bona fide heartthrob. Back then his style was everything you'd expect from the 90s, leather jackets that looked like they'd seen a fight or two, ripped jeans that hugged just right, and hair so dark and voluminous it could have had its own fan club. He wasn't just an actor, he was a walking mood, a symbol of that grunge meets glam era. Magazine covers? He owned them. Teen bedrooms? His posters were plastered everywhere. Richard Grieco didn't just play the bad boy, he lived it, breathed it, styled it. But time doesn't stand still, and neither does fashion. The 90s faded, trends shifted, and we all wondered what happened to that guy who ruled our screens. Well, buckle up, because the answer's coming, and it's not what you think. Fast forward to March 23, 2025. Just a few days ago, as of today, March 26, Richard Grieco hit a milestone that feels almost unreal, 60 years old. 60. The number alone might make you pause. This is the guy who once dodged bullets on screen, who made leather jackets the uniform of cool, now stepping into a decade most associate with retirement homes and rocking chairs. But here's the thing, Richard isn't that guy. He's not slowing down, not fading away. His 60th birthday isn't just another candle on the cake, it's a moment that demands attention. Because when you see how he looks today, you'll realize this isn't the Richard Grieco of yesteryear. This is a man who's taken everything we loved about him and flipped it into something fresh, something unexpected. The 90s rebel has grown up, but he's done it on his terms. So what's the big reveal? How does a heartthrob age into 60 without losing that spark? Let's dive in and find out. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. Richard Grieco at 60. If you're picturing him frozen in time, still rocking the same slick back hair and leather overload, think again. The man has evolved, and it's a surprise that hits you right in the nostalgia. That jet black mane? It's shorter now, tinged with salt and pepper gray that somehow makes him look even sharper. The leather jackets? They're not gone entirely, because let's be real, that's his DNA, but they're less grunge, more refined. Think tailored blazers, dark denim that fits like a glove, and boots that nod to his rebel roots without screaming for attention. Recent sightings, whether from paparazzi snaps or the occasional social media hint, paint a picture of a guy who's lean, fit, and carrying himself with a quiet confidence that's almost magnetic. He's not chasing the fountain of youth, he's redefined what it means to age well. And here's the kicker, he's not just about the looks anymore. Richard's an artist now. Yeah, you heard that right, the action star who once took down bad guys is picking up paintbrushes, creating bold, abstract pieces that spill with color and emotion. His style reflects that too, earthy tones in his wardrobe, maybe a scarf draped just so, or a statement ring that says he's still got flair. It's a far cry from the 90s, Richard all dark and dangerous, built for motorcycle chases and late-night adventures. Today's Richard feels more like a creative soul who's seen the world, and decided to leave his mark on it differently. It's not what you'd expect from a former teen idol, but once you see it, it clicks. At 60, he's not just surviving, he's thriving, proving that style doesn't have an expiration date, it just gets smarter, bolder, better. So what's the word on the street? Fans are freaking out, and who can blame them? Across social media, the reactions are pouring in. Richard Grieco at 60. He's aging like a rock star, one fan gushed. Another chimed in, I didn't even recognize him, but I'm obsessed. Some are thrown by the shift, where's the leather, the long hair, but most are all in, saying he's traded one kind of cool for another. And that's the magic of Richard Grieco. He's not some relic clinging to the past, he's a guy who knows how to move with the times. His legacy isn't just tied to *21 Jump Street or those action flicks, it's about reinvention. From TV heartthrob to movie lead to painter, he's never been afraid to switch lanes. At 60, he's showing that cool isn't about being young, it's about owning who you are, no matter the year on the calendar. Whether he's popping up in indie films, brushing paint across a canvas, or just living life his way, he's still got that pull, that presence that made us fall for him decades ago. Fans, old ones who grew up with him, new ones discovering him, are hooked, and honestly it's easy to see why. He's not done surprising us, and at this rate, who knows what's next. And there you have it, Richard Grieco at 60, rocking a style that's as unexpected as it is inspiring. From the 90s bad boy we couldn't get enough of to a modern-day maverick rewriting the rules, he's proof that some stars don't dim, they just shine differently. What do you think of his new look? Are you shocked, impressed, maybe a little nostalgic? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I'm dying to hear what you've got to say. If you loved this dive into Richard's world, hit that subscribe button for more celebrity stories that'll keep you hooked. Until next time, stay curious, stay stylish, and we'll catch you soon.